Hello, friends. Happy Friday morning. It's Friday. It's Fry-yay, somebody sent me the other day. It's Fry-yay. Woo! TGIF to ya. I am Leigh Koechner on my 33 Mindful Moments mission. I am about to go in the dermatologist and get a little Botox in my forehead because that's how I gracefully age. Focusing more on my inner self, but letting my earth suit get a little tweaks now and again when I feel like it. That's what aging gracefully to me means. But today what I want to talk about is mindful eating and drinking. So about a year ago I did a healthy eating cleanse, I think it was called, and it was 28 days. And I cut out a lot of stuff like sugar and gluten and all that. And I've kind of maintained it. And I've kept the weight off. I think I lost 14 pounds and I've only gained back 4. So I've been living that lifestyle of just making conscious decisions what I eat and allowing myself to eat healthier things and enjoy it, find ways to enjoy it instead of feeling like I'm lacking anything. So that's been pretty amazing. And one alcohol thing that I've done is I kind of have stopped wine and beer because of the bloating and wine because it's so much sugar. And now I just drink flavored water, flat water, with Ciroc vodka, which I think that's P. Diddy's vodka, but it has the least amount of sugars or something than any alcohol, and it's not made from potatoes. Anyway, it's a little hint if you're a drinker to save calories. But what I want to talk about is mindful eating and drinking. So I have been making good decisions for about a year, and I haven't been getting super intoxicated that often. But I have found recently, there were two times I went to a friend's house at night. We went out and had fun, and then we ended up late night and had another cocktail. And then last night I went with a bunch of women, and I was mindful during the party, and I was listening to people and having eye contact and hearing them. And every time I wanted to interrupt, which one time I did when someone was speaking, and the moderator, this fellow said, could you hold on a sec while they're talking? And I thought, that moderator was a great reminder that I need to keep my pie hole shut and listen with the ears of my heart. So I was grateful for that moderator instead of being triggered. And I just listened to people, and I was great. And then we had some rosé, which I normally don't drink that often with the sugar and all, but it had a rosé and it was delicious, and I had another glass and maybe another glass. We were there for a few hours, so impossible for sure it was another glass. Anyway, I got a little loopy, and when I get that way, I'm not mindful. And I'm not saying that drinking's wrong or bad, because I really enjoy cocktailing, but I realized that I kind of lost that awareness of being mindful. I woke up foggy this morning, and another thing that I do when I'm drinking mindlessly, which means I'm not tasting it and enjoying the sensation of it and tasting how cool it is when it goes down my mouth and tasting. Then I come home and I have the bad habit of opening the refrigerator and eating pizza that my kids had left over from Pizza Hut. So last night I had a couple extra cocktails and I ate pizza late night, and then when I woke up my stomach was poofy, and I thought, that's how I gained all my weight last time, was eating and drinking mindlessly. So I'm reminding myself, tonight we're going to some fun event with Microsoft on Abbot Kinney in Venice with Dave, and a car's picking us up, and it's some cool thing with Conan O'Brien and Xbox. I don't even know what it is actually, but I think it's going to have a lot of wonderful libations, yummy food. And so what I'm going to do before I go tonight, I'm going to set the intention of being mindful. And I'm going to, I think this was cool, I did this one time, but I keep forgetting to do it, is to say a prayer of gratitude before I put the food in my mouth for all of the people it took to create that appetizer I'm about to eat. Say a prayer of gratitude to the farmers in California that grew the organic fresh produce, because this is a kind of healthy, hip company that's going to provide the snacks. Say gratitude to the farmer's assistant who, I wanted to say mined the field, but who picked the arugula or the strawberry. Or thank you to the people who cleaned it and packaged it. Thank you to the people who brought it to the store, who delivered it to these people, and the hands that cut it to prepare it in a delicious way to go into my mouth. I think if I take a moment to pause all of the hands that touched that appetizer before it went into my mouth, that I could savor it and put it in my mouth and close my eyes and taste the different flavors from the chef or whoever's preparing the food and chew it slowly. And if somebody asks me a question while I'm chewing my food, a lot of times I try and chew it really fast, and normally I take bites that are too big, so it's like a cow mowing through food, the cud to open its mouth again to talk. But I'm just going to put my finger up and say, just a moment, please. And I might even close my eyes like a freak and just continue to savor the bite, because I want to slow down. I want to taste the food. I keep looking over there. I'm not sure why. I want to taste the food. I want to be in gratitude that I'm at that party. I don't want to miss a thing. And I don't want to have that one too many drinks where I'm shoving food in my face late night when I get home. I want to be present and enjoy it and have good conversation and connect with all of these strangers that I'm not going to know there. I'm going to make a whole bunch of new friends and hear new stories and have an open mind and heart to receive the things that the people who believe differently than me, to receive new information and to listen with no judgment and to eat mindfully. And when I drink my vodka drinks tonight, I'm going to really taste them and enjoy them, and I'm going to thank the guy who prepared them. All right, so that's how I'm partying tonight mindfully. I'm going to say a prayer. I am on my phone, and I found a quote I like from a guy, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm going to make it up, Neat Chat That or something, a spiritual guru from, oh gosh, I should stop where I'm ahead. I don't think I'm actually ahead, but I'm going to post the quote. But basically, it's a beautiful quote about eating mindfully and how much it fills us, our hearts and our bodies. Okay, so look for that after I get off, and I'll post that. Say a quick prayer. God, thank you for every single thing that I get to receive to put in my mouth, that I get to drink, that I get to eat. I remember when a leader came to our country and walked into a grocery store and wept because there were so many different selection of bananas, and wept for their people who didn't have that. Let us remember how much we have. Let me slow down. Let me be grateful when the food goes into my mouth. Let me eat mindfully and drink mindfully. Thank you for putting me on this planet at this time. I'm having a great time. Keep my mind and heart open so that I may keep learning and growing, and bring me more mindful moments throughout my day. Happy Friday. Blessings to everyone. Love and light. And my biggest prayer today is that our hearts and minds remain open, because that is where the beauty, and that is where you can see like God in everyone. Amen. I love you guys. Happy Friday. Have a beautiful day. Go out there and kick ass and have a blast. My nose is running. Okay, bye.